Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. I decided to have some fun with some spray paint and attack my B C Rich with it. I did my own custom paint job on it, and here's the results. It turned out pretty fucking radical, I think. So I got a little sloppy with it right here on the last fret, but that's quite alright. It still plays. Here's the bottom of it. Here's the top. Yeah, I got a little bit of paint right there. Unfortunately, wasn't one of my more brighter ideas, but it still plays anyway, and I think it turned out pretty cool, despite the fact I fucked up on it a lot. I'll have to play it for you later when it's not so late. But for the most part, yeah, that is shabby. Wasn't, But yeah, for the most part, it still turned out pretty cool, I think. So, I'm not really complaining. Got some more work done on my staff as well. I got one of those steam pipes above my room, or above my head. Hold still, right there, okay? And at the moment, that's where I got my clothes hanging up to dry, because I didn't have enough quarters to do a full dry cycle, at least what it would have taken to completely dry my clothes in the wash. So that pipe never heats up or anything. So oh yeah, clothes are starting to get a little bit drier. Okay, that's good. Sweet. After all the spray painting, it'd be cool to kind of air out the apartment a bit so it doesn't stink like spray paint. Because that would not be healthy for my brain cells anyway, so I don't think I'll crack. But yeah, I did a little bit of cleaning up, and it's looking a lot better. It's not really like doing it all at once, just a little each day, and getting the job done anyway. Yeah, I saw the episode of South Park, and I couldn't help but laugh through the entire thing. World War Zimmerman, man. And that's funny because I'm actually a member of the ZRT. I actually went and saw World War Z. It was part of, procedures. But and apparently, the ZRT is getting a bad reputation in the paper for being a bunch of kids just running around with airsoft guns. And honestly, I think I'm a little insulted by that. Yeah, we do have airsoft guns. Some of us have real guns, but we don't use those unless we're out in a safe location where there's not going to be any danger of hitting someone, you know what I'm saying? There's a video of me on YouTube, and they were showing me how to shoot a gun safely, and I actually got the chance to shoot a gun for the first 3 guns I shot, and it was fun. I never thought I'd be shooting a gun, but hey, I didn't, I had paint all over my hands from, I think I had fun shooting the shotgun the most. It was just, well, it's like a 12 gauge. Fucking sweet. And then see, it was some kind of machine gun. I can't remember what it's called. Then there was a Sega 12 gauge, and then there was a Sega AK-47 that I shot, and then there's a M14 assault rifle. Basically, it's a Vietnam-style sniper rifle of some sort. But so yeah, I've shot a couple of guns. I got the, curiosity out. I mean, it's fun. But when I think of guns, I think of the sport of it, really. The being able to go out and, blow shit up, like your watermelon, for instance. Like you got a 10 gauge and double out buck and a watermelon. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, guns are getting a bad rep in the media because of some of the unfortunate tragedies in our country. And at the same time, people who bitch about that, yeah, it sucks, but, the war that's being fought, isn't being fought with sticks and stones, you know what I'm saying? They're not taking the stick or the stone, bashing the terrorists over the head with it. No, they got guns and all that, so. But yeah, the spray painting wasn't too professional, but it's alright. Guitar still works, just needs another string. I only got like 5 strings right now, so. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. Definitely, my other one, my first one I got, I ain't touching that one as far as spray paint goes. Fuck that. The original design's way cool. See, the original design's got this skull on it. This is my first B C Rich Warlock, and I still have it. Just needs some stuff fixed on it. I'm not too fussed about getting it fixed at the moment. It's not really an insult or anything. It's just I got one that works. I'm not really, like, yeah, one works. It's cool. But between that one and that one has 2 pickups. That one has 1. The pickup is basically this thing right here on the guitar. This is what helps with your distortion. As far as that down on it, the heaviness of it, or not so heaviness of it. So yeah, for the most part, that turned out pretty sick, and from just a little bit of paint, had fun with it. And I think it looks pretty badass. You get up close to it, you can see where I fucked up on it, and put a little bit of paint on the fretboard. I didn't mean to, a little bit on the neck when I was picking it up and handling it. And once I got the basics of it done, I stuck underneath black towel underneath it instead of the guitar stand, and then just finished it off there. That way I didn't get any paint on the floor and none on the walls, thankfully enough. So, cool shit. Some of these episodes of South Park are going to be a little racist, especially where Cartman's concerned. I don't think laughing at them makes someone a racist. I think it means they have a sense of humor and they're able to, make light of... that's just the thing. If South Park's a cartoon, you really shouldn't let a cartoon offend you that much, because if you're letting the cartoon piss you off that much, then maybe you shouldn't be watching, Because South Park pretty much makes fun of everybody and everything. They don't care. And that's what's funny about South Park, because they have... and it's not just being offensive for offensive's sake. There's actually a point behind each episode that reveals some kind of truth to our society, unfortunately. You find out a lot of South Park's more political episodes are actually pretty spot on. But yeah, it looks like the paint on the guitar dried nicely. Let's see if I can take some hand sanitizer and get some of the paint off the back of the neck there at least, and maybe off the fretboard. It shouldn't be too hard. I wonder. Let's see. GP. Hand sanitizer. Well, it worked for the one because I got a little extra paint on it where I didn't want it, so maybe it'll work on the guitar as well. There's a little spot in the back of the neck, but that ain't too much to worry about. It's the fretboard here. Let's see. Always some professionalism in my work here. Oh, look at that, it came right off. I've tinted the fret spot a light green, but that's better than just having it completely blotched with paint. Okay, it looks a lot better. Now you can see when I took the paint off, looks a lot better on this side now, and on the back here, you know, let's get this chair forward a bit. There we go. The back looks a lot better too, so, oh yeah, there is that. There it is right there. Okay. The hand sanitizer has rubbing alcohol in it, and there we go. Look how nicely that comes off. I wouldn't trust paint thinner on it because this guitar's got paint on the body. I wouldn't want to risk dripping down to the body, so a little bit of hand sanitizer and some elbow grease, and it comes right off. Well, relatively, for the most part, it comes right off. It looks a lot better than what it looked like before anyway, so hell yeah. There we go. And you can see, you know, the green paint basically came off, so it didn't get it all off completely, but it's still pretty fucking badass, dude. So, hell yeah. Set the old B C Rich back here. What was it originally? I mean, you know, like I said, you know, there's a little spot right here on paint, right there, and a little bit on the side here. You really can't tell that much. I'll take my nail and just kind of scrape that off. That's alright. That's as good as I'm going to get it. I mean, there's a little right here, a little right here, a little right there. And I suppose it could be worse, but for the most part, this thing looks pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm really thrilled with the results here. I want to recommend it? Yes and no. I mean, you want to be careful not to get paint in places you don't want it, like the amp jack, for instance. And the reason I did this was to, you know, add a bit of flair to my guitar and make it look really badass, and I think I succeeded for me personally. That's just, I didn't sand it or nothing, I just put it directly on there, and I could have sanded it, but I didn't want to risk ruining the natural lines of it already, so there you have it, folks. My own custom-made B C Rich Warlock and some black and green spray paint. It was already black to begin with, so That turned out pretty sick. So yeah, you know, when it's a more appropriate time, I'll get her out and show off on it a little bit like I usually do. It didn't affect the switch. The knob still turned. So yeah, I think it definitely. Oh yeah, there's a little bit on the right here too on the side. Okay, let's see if we can't get that as well. Just a little bit on that metal piece that has the B C Rich logo on it with the screws on it, and I don't think I want that on there. So you can just take a little bit of hand sanitizer and get it off there. It doesn't look like it wants to come out very easily. Oh well. It's alright, for the most part. It's just my own custom-made B C Rich Warlock that I did myself, and I'm proud of myself for doing it anyway, and I guarantee you're not going to find a B C Rich Warlock exactly like this one. This is a one-of-a-kind King Cobra customized B C Rich, man. Fucking sick. So, yeah. Well, anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. Thanks for watching, and see y'all later.